If carried out, the move would vastly expand Israel's operations in the Palestinian territory and likely bring fierce international opposition. The new plan would also push hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to southern Gaza, and there are growing concerns that this could worsen an already dire humanitarian crisis. Adela Cojab, legal advocate and media coordinator, joined us from Israel for more on the Security Cabinet's vote.
I think generally speaking, this vote was unanimous with the cabinet, which means that there was a lot of consideration behind it. The main goal is to end the war. It has been the goal since the beginning. But because we've been playing a cat and mouse game with Hamas, where Israel clears an area, leaves the area, and Hamas takes it back over again, it's been over a year and a half of this. The point of the expansion is to end the war once and for all, to destroy the infrastructure above the ground that has been used for war and below the ground. And the only way to do that is to have a full clear out. Now, when it comes to the critics, there are critics on both sides. Of course, there's the people that say that this is a crazy expansion of the war, that it's violating wars of international law. But end of the day, this is an active war zone, and Israel has been so restraining itself since the beginning of the war, which is the reason why it's dragged on for this long. So, if anything, this should be a way to end the war once and for all, and to make sure that Palestinians have a right to live safely in their home without it being used as a base for jihadist terror. Another issue that people always talk about is Hamas has told us time and time again that there will be more October 7th. And when you have a group that's pledging to continue its war, the war can never end. So if you want to ask, how do we end the war? You get rid of the group that's promising perpetual war. There's also critics on the Israeli side. There's especially families of hostages who are split on this issue. Half of them are saying that this is a way to seal the deal for the death of the hostages that remain in Gaza today. The other half see this as an ability to finally get the hostages back. And I think that that's up to the families of the hostages to decide whether or not they support this move. But if the security cabinet sees this unanimously as something that's necessary for Israel's security, then I think that that speaks volumes. It's also important to note that Israel said they won't proceed with the plan until after Trump visits the region. So this can also be a way to up the ante, up the pressure onto Hamas, and give them a last chance to finally return the hostages before Israel has to take drastic action.